What's up, everybody? Stubby here, bringing you guys a brand new commentary with some Halo 3 gameplay, of course. Bit of funny things going on in this gameplay. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. But what I'm going to be talking about in this commentary is basically just my thoughts on Halo 4 from what I've seen so far, including everything from trailers to analysis to what a lot of the pros are saying from playing the game hands-on at E3 or at the Waypoint. Whatever it was some event where they got to play it hands-on, and just where I think Halo is going. And there I go, almost blowing myself up with the rockets. What a great gameplay for a commentary for you guys. Like I said, I really hope you guys enjoy it. And there I go, sticking my teammate right in the face. But basically, I just want to assess where I think Halo is going as a competitive FPS. As a lot of you may know, Halo 2 kind of made MLG, and now StarCraft 2 is MLG's baby, or as a lot of people would say, its main game that it focuses on. As Halo Reach isn't really in the MLG events at the moment, as it's kind of winding down now that Halo 4 has been announced and everything, and there's actual footage. But a lot of people are saying that Halo 4 looks like it's going to be Reach 2.0, and a lot of things about how it looks more like Call of Duty than Halo. And I have to disagree. I think a lot of people are hyping up their doubts too much, which could be a good thing. I mean, hype tends to defeat a lot of games in that they get hyped up so much that they don't live up to the hype as a lot of people would expect them to, and then they get classified as a game that wasn't as good as a lot of people thought it was going to be. But low expectations aren't good as well, because of course you have the people on YouTube that go on every single Halo video they see and just post things like, oh, this game looks just like Call of Duty, I'm definitely not buying this, which is kind of a bit in my opinion, off for a Halo fan to do. But in my opinion, Halo Reach was very bad for MLG and the competitive scene, and I hope 343 does live up to my expectations at least. And basically, one thing that I do like so far is, and a lot of people are gonna hate me for saying this, but the loadouts, and not the big ones or anything like that, but I think some of the smaller ones, as a lot of you may know, you get to pick your own custom loadout, and it'll come with 3 different perks, kind of like Call of Duty. But don't, everybody's probably gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be a Call of Duty remake or some shit, man. This ain't no Halo, this some bullshit Call of Duty. No, you can't think that way, because in my opinion, a lot of games to have a high skill cap, or per se, be a very, competitive title, it has to have something that, can separate players. In Halo 2, a lot of people use button combos. In my opinion, they made the game extremely fast-paced. If you look at the most competitive FPSs, it's mostly, Twitch shooters and PC games such as like Quake and Counter-Strike, which are all very, very fast-paced. And Halo 2 had button combos, which made it, I might say, even a bit more fast-paced than some Twitch shooters. Some people would disagree with me, but in the fact that if there are smaller loadouts, maybe MLG will decide, okay, there aren't a lot of, there's no armor lock. You can't use armor lock in MLG. It would just completely defeat the purpose of you playing MLG, because it's a bad perk for any kind of game that has any skill, or even team objective. Any kind of game in Halo Reach, I didn't like when people used armor lock. So it was MLG, of course, being smart, didn't use armor lock at all. And a lot of the perks, they took them out later on. Just too different, I think, for MLG. And Sprint, in my opinion, Sprint was the way to go. But the smaller perks, there's a lot of different ones. I really can't go into full detail, because I haven't played the game hands-on, and I don't want to try and talk about what I don't know as a fact. Everybody knows about Promethean Vision, which is kind of, a lot of people might say, oh, that looks useless for MLG. I think that MLG should include it, but nobody would ever use it as a loadout. And in my opinion, this is what I'm saying. The skill cap in Halo is very, very low in Reach, in my opinion. And I'm not saying that, oh, anybody can be good at it, it's a new game. A lot of people say stuff like that, and that's kind of too bland for me to speak on. But I think that Reach has a low skill cap because it's very slow paced. With the bloom, it was terrible. And I think that Promethean Vision, you would start to see things like team compositions. People wouldn't just go into games and play automatically like they do in Reach or any other Halo game. They would have team compositions, which every single person on the team would pick a different loadout specified for one different role on the team. The person that has Promethean vision would be sort of act as a scout. You know, they would be able to call out everything because they could see people through walls. I think that's right there is just amazing in my opinion, as you know, Halo doesn't really have a lot of strategy to it, and a lot of people are going to diss me for saying that, but calling out isn't really that much strategical. You see someone and you call out. You tell them where, you tell your team where the person is. That doesn't seem very complicated to me. With Promethean vision, if they had a scout on their team, it would make for, you know, really interesting games. Just like there's a perk that it's not sprint, but it actually gives you like a burst of speed. You kind of jolt forward. It's good for dodging rockets. In my opinion, it would be amazing. And I do get booted out of this game, so I'm sorry guys, but in my opinion, that would be a great loadout to go for rockets. The person on your team that's going for rockets would use that loadout to get the rockets, or if someone else got there before him, he could dodge the rockets and take them out and get the rockets. I'm just saying that if they did choose to include some of the smaller loadouts, that would make for a lot of, you know, versatility and variety in the game that a lot of Halos, you know, we haven't seen before, because MLG doesn't want to use a lot of the perks or the loadouts because, you know, in my opinion, if they use armor lock, I would smack the shit out of my own self and break my disc in half. But that's basically all I'm going to talk about for now. I really wanted to get into a lot more, but as you can see, the gameplays ran out, and what you're seeing right now is actually my new background being made. I also, and I'm sorry for this guys, but I am going to do a little tiny shout out here from my good friend BAC Graphics. He's basically going to be, I would say, my official graphics guy for who I'm going to go to for any kind of graphics or, you know, 3D for my montages. But I think it's July 27th or June 27th that he's going to be doing, you know, he's going to be open for a lot of graphics related things. So if you guys do need YouTube backgrounds or 3D intros for your YouTube channels, and you're looking to, you know, get a kind of official sense of, you know where you stand with your YouTube channel, then talk to him on Skype or get in contact with him with a personal message. His YouTube channel is going to be linked in the description. And like I said, this is just a, you know, a small video of him putting together my background. It's kind of simple, but I just wanted to, you know, use it as a little extension to the gameplay, as it did run short. You know, I can't really cover a whole topic with the commentary and then do a shout out. It's kind of hard to do them both at once. But you know, he also told me, and I think it's very noble that he told me this, but he doesn't want people just to subscribe, you know, just because I told him to. He wants people that are actually going to, you know, enjoy watching content that he thinks, you know, you will enjoy. And he doesn't want people to basically, you know, subscribe and then, oh, they forget why they even subscribe to him. You know, they don't even watch his videos. I mean, that's very noble in my opinion. I mean, a lot of people just want numbers on YouTube, and in my opinion, you should subscribe to him anyways. But like he said, and like I told you, he said, he doesn't really want people just to subscribe for no apparent reason at all besides that I told you to. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this commentary. Like I said, this is just a simple video of him putting together the background. Nothing too special, but he can do a lot more, and I think he might have some tutorials. So if you are wanting to learn how to use Photoshop and, you know, make intros and YouTube backgrounds and 3D, I mean, just anything really that has to do with graphics work, subscribe to his channel. I mean, there might be an annotation, but if not, his channel will be linked in the description. And I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary, by the way. Maybe you can see some of the views from a different footing, and maybe you can have a little bit more hope for Halo 4. I, for one, am extremely excited, and hopefully you guys, you know, you will see my point. And if not, then more power to you. If you don't enjoy my views, then feel free to leave a dislike. If you do enjoy my views, feel free to leave a like. I'm not going to force y'all to do anything, man, because I do love my subscribers, and I haven't been able to talk about subscriber appreciation, and I'm just running on entirely too long. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and everybody have a great day. Stay safe, and peace out.